Hello, everybody. It is Jeff here at the Systems Lab. Today I wanted to look at the oil markets. Now, obviously, the markets have gone a little bit nuts, specifically oil and energy, since the recent geopolitical events in the Middle East. And I had my eye on this last week. In fact, it was last Friday, which was just this bar right back here, where this was already looking really extreme. And then over the weekend, and then we got the Monday or the Sunday night reopen, and then we had this big run up, which has now kind of come back, and now we're pushing higher again. But this is the oil futures. Now, in order to look at this properly, what we've had to do is calculate or set the system up with $1 million risk amount and I think I've gone with a 1% risk per trade. You'll see the dashboard on the side here is showing that we're up about 5R at the moment. Now that's going to be back to the close as of Wednesday. And then if we just if I drop a risk reward tool on here, the current sort of at the moment after the reopen and it's pushed up a bit here is about 7.775. And if we look here and just drag this up to like how far do we get at the absolute peak of this monster move, it was about 15. So nice to see. And also we've had a fairly big drawdown since. Like the MFE was way up there, and we're still holding the trade, obviously. So it'll be interesting to see how this trade exits. Now I'm not in this trade. It was just one that I've had my eye on, and I was aware that PRX had fired on it. And it's just interesting to see how it captures. Nice to see when it captures these big outlier moves, and it'll be interesting to see where we end up on this by the close of the trade. So far, we're up about, we got 2R locked in as of like the current PSAR dot here, and then who knows? We'll see where we end up on this, but it'll be interesting to see. Now, another related one, which I don't know if you guys have been tracking, is XLE. This has come up on some of the momentum systems as one of the leaders. And if we just have a look at this one with the same lens, it's a similar picture, but way smoother. So this kind of kicked off at the beginning of the year, and you can kind of see that this is also a really nice move. This is like the stocks that are in that energy sector. And so it looked like we were going to get maybe tagged out of this one, but it managed to hold on, and now we're pushing higher again. We'll see where we end up on this again, tomorrow and or when the trade actually completes. But this one's already got 4.5R locked in, and then yeah, we'll see if we get any more upside out of this one. But yeah, kind of interesting to take a look at PRX through these different lenses, daily charts of some different things, different asset classes, and just things that are moving. So hopefully that's interesting, and I'll keep an eye on this, and we'll tune back in. I would encourage you to keep an eye on it yourself as well. See what you find. All right, guys, catch you in the next one.